Did you know the 1966 Shelby 427 Cobra Super Snake was only produced in twin units? Today we're exploring this ultimate muscle car, diving into its rarity, iconic status, and unmatched performance. Stick around to discover why this powerhouse, though scarcely seen, commands unparalleled awe and record-breaking auction bids. The 1966 Shelby 427 Cobra Super Snake isn't just a car, it's a rolling testament to the genius and ambition of Carroll Shelby, a legend whose vision transformed the automotive world. This car is more than an artifact of classic engineering. It encapsulates a pivotal era in car racing and design, marked by innovation and raw power, traits that Shelby himself embodied. At its core, the Super Snake represents the pinnacle of Shelby's philosophy, pushing boundaries and redefining what a muscle car should be. Originating as a competition car, chassis number CSX 3015, the Super Snake, alongside its sibling 3014 and two GT350Rs, embarked on a promotional tour across Europe. This wasn't just any tour, it was a declaration of prowess following Shelby's groundbreaking victory at Le Mans in 1966. These cars weren't merely showcases, they were battle flags waved high in European territories, demonstrating American engineering might. But what truly sets the Super Snake apart is its metamorphosis from a high-performance competition car into something even more spectacular. A hybrid like no other. Upon its return to the United States, the vision for CSX 3015 evolved. The idea was audacious, to take the already formidable 427 engine and enhance it to SC semi-competition specifications, enabling it to be street legal with a license plate. But Shelby's ambition didn't stop at making it street legal. He wanted it to dominate everywhere. To achieve this, the Super Snake was equipped not just with a supercharger, but with two, an unprecedented move at the time. This setup wasn't just about enhancing performance, it was about shattering expectations and setting a new benchmark for what American muscle could achieve. The result was an automobile that wasn't just fast, it was fearsome, capable of outperforming just about anything on the road or track. The duality of the Super Snake, its ability to dominate on the racetrack and yet cruise on the streets, makes it an icon of automotive history. It's a symbol of a time when cars were about more than transportation. They were about aspiration and audacity. For collectors like Craig Jackson of Barrett-Jackson, the Super Snake holds a special place, not just for its rarity or power, but for its embodiment of the Shelby legacy. Innovative, relentless, and spectacularly bold. The story of the 1966 Shelby 427 Cobra Super Snake is more than a chapter in automotive history. It's a saga of visionary ambition and the relentless pursuit of perfection, qualities that continue to inspire car enthusiasts and collectors around the globe. Each roar of its twin supercharged engine isn't just a burst of sound. It's a call to remember what one man's dream could achieve, pushing the very limits of imagination and engineering. Diving deeper into the legacy of the Super Snake, the car isn't just a marvel of engineering. It's a vivid illustration of Carroll Shelby's tenacity and visionary mind. This vehicle, steeped in history and raw power, carries stories of rivalry, innovation, and sheer willpower that shaped its creation. Imagine this scene. It's the late 1960s, and Carroll Shelby is fresh off his monumental victory over Ferrari at Le Mans. This victory wasn't just about the race, it was a statement against a fierce rival. Yet in the quiet streets and the towering altitudes of Tahoe, Shelby found himself trailing behind his friend and former attorney Stan's Ferrari due to the thin air sapping the Cobra's power. For someone like Shelby, who just conquered the apex of motorsport, seeing a Ferrari pull ahead on the streets was an itch he couldn't ignore. Fueled by this personal slight and his relentless spirit, Shelby ordered an audacious transformation for one of his Cobras, chassis number CSX 3015. His instructions were clear and ambitious. Make it my car. Out went the 4-speed manual, replaced by an automatic transmission to handle what was to come. And what came next set the Super Snake apart from any other Cobra. Shelby had not one, but two superchargers added to the already formidable 427 engine. This modification was more than an upgrade, it was a revolution. The creation of the Super Snake was an exercise in pushing limits. Shelby didn't just want a car that performed well on paper, he wanted to bring that theoretical performance into explosive reality. The result was staggering. As Stan Mullen, the man who would often drive the Super Snake, remarked, the car at 140 miles per hour just exploded. The beast unleashed, embodying Shelby's desire not just to compete, but to dominate. The Super Snake became more than a car. It was a physical manifestation of Shelby's philosophy that anything is possible with enough determination and creativity. It transcended being merely a sum of its parts to become something legendary. This wasn't just a fast car, it was a statement on wheels. A testament to American engineering prowess and a direct challenge to every limitation set by rivals. When the Super Snake rolled onto the auction block years later, it wasn't just another vintage car being sold. It commanded the stage with a police escort, a spectacle in itself, a show of respect and awe for what this car presented in the automotive world. The crowd watched, perhaps not just bidding on a car, but on a piece of history, a tangible reminder of what passion and perseverance can achieve. In this car, every bolt, every curve, and every roar of the engine tells the story of a man who was not content with winning races, but wanted to redefine the boundaries of what was mechanically and physically possible. The 1966 Shelby 427 Cobra Super Snake is not just a car. It's a narrative of audacity, a creation that mirrors the spirit of its creator, Carroll Shelby, whose drive and ingenuity continue to inspire generations of car enthusiasts and engineers. The aura surrounding the Super Snake is woven with tales of high-speed adventure, echoing the maverick spirit of Carroll Shelby himself. This car, more than just a feat of engineering, carries with it a series of anecdotes that capture the essence of Shelby's raw, unfiltered passion for pushing the limits. Imagine Carroll Shelby, the man behind the machine, revving through the expansive roads of Nevada. Picture him navigating this monstrous vehicle through sleepy towns, the Super Snake's thunderous mufflers waking residents as he blasted past. Occasionally belching fire from its twin supercharged engines, these were not mere drives. They were events, performances that demonstrated the sheer power and thrill that the Super Snake was capable of delivering. Shelby wasn't just testing a car, he was defining an era of automotive excess, where more was always better. Carroll Shelby's personal tales of his exploits in the Super Snake, often shared behind the scenes with enthusiasts like Craig Jackson of Barrett-Jackson, lend a mythic quality to the vehicle. Shelby's hands gripped the wheel, his foot pressed the pedal to the metal, reaching speeds of 190 miles per hour across Nevada stretches. It's said that this car could thunder from 0 to 60 in just a little over 3 seconds, a staggering feat 45 years ago. These stories culminate at a scene that is almost cinematic. Shelby himself on the auction block, recounting these wild rides as the Super Snake was presented to bidders. This wasn't just an auction, it was a live transmission of history, a narrative of automotive brilliance being passed from the legend himself to a new keeper. In 2007, when the car was sold for the first time, it wasn't just the vehicle that was auctioned, but the embodiment of Shelby's spirit and legacy. Barrett-Jackson, known for its exclusive auctions, became the stage where this history was not just told, but celebrated. Selling the Super Snake for the third time was not just a transaction. It was an event steeped in honor and privilege. It was a moment that underscored the unique bond between the car, its creator, and its custodians. This car, with its bulletproof provenance, stands as one of the greatest Cobras of all times, a pinnacle of Shelby's lifelong pursuit of automotive perfection. As the Super Snake rolls onto the auction stage once again, it does more than just appear. It makes an entrance that reverberates through the hearts of all who witness it. It's an opportunity to own not just a car, but a piece of history, a slice of the legacy of a man who was never content to follow but always led, often at speeds as breathtaking as his ambitions. For those present, it's more than an auction. It's a celebration of a legacy that continues to influence and inspire. It's a testament to the thrill of innovation and the enduring allure of the Shelby mystique. This is the Super Snake, a car that doesn't just travel roads. It blazes trails, leaving a wake of stories and legends for all who dare to follow. Thanks for joining us as we explored this legendary machine that continues to captivate and inspire. Whether it's on the auction block or the open road, the Super Snake is more than a car. It's a living legend. Remember to like, subscribe, and click the bell icon so you never miss out on our journeys through automotive history. Until next time, keep your engines running and your spirits high.